What up, y'all? Welcome back. It's been about a year now since the Killjoy Club came out. I was a little late picking this one up. Never did a review. I don't know why. I have no excuse. But however, being that it is a year later, we'll go ahead and jump right in and take a look at this and give a review on it. When I first picked it up, I was a little kind of I skipped it around a little bit. I'm not a big fan of DCFAYGOGUY 6, but the more I listened to it, the more it grew on me. And ICP and DCFAYGOGUY 6's styles somehow blended real nicely in this album. And I ended up liking it quite a bit. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. That is, of course, the front. You know, you got the members. I'm not going to pretend to know their names. I know ICP and I know, DJ Paul's in the middle. I can't tell the two between Crunchy Black and Coop Stanika. But anyway, that is the front. Love that logo, by the way. You've probably seen in my other videos, I had my fiance made a hat for me of that. That's fucking awesome. Here's the back with the tracks. Intro, Don't Fuck With Me, Surprise, Jump, Panic Mode, Hammer Time, Fools, It's a Murder, It's a Kill, Ghetto Blaster, Devil Made Me Do It with Big Hoodoo, Rambo with Boondocks, Braver Than Me, Double Clutch, Live to Kill You, Fuck Death, and the outro. Now my favorite tracks on this, really, let me just point out the track I really didn't care for. I really didn't care a whole lot for Live to Kill You. The rest of it is actually a really great listen. My favorite tracks are Surprise, Panic Mode, Fools, and Double Clutch. My absolute favorite is Surprise. That just really sets the album off for me. I love it a lot. Ghetto Blaster is actually a really refreshing track. I thought it was pretty cool how they're just talking about going through a neighborhood with a ghetto blaster, which is the big old style boom boxes like they used to do way back in the fucking day. So that was pretty fucking fresh track to listen to. We'll go ahead and jump right into the inside of this. There is the CD art. That is the awesomeness right there. I can't get over that fucking logo. I love it. I love it. Another one right behind it. And you basically just got it'll have the credits in here, and just it's kind of what I'm just gonna call it a Tech 9 style booklet, with photo shooting and shit of them in the studio recording. It was pretty awesome. When they first announced this project, I was kind of like whatever to it. I didn't think much of it, but having actually listened to it, there's the credits and everything. Now that I've actually listened to it, I would actually be excited as hell if they announced another one. Then you got your promotionals in here for the Mafia 6, DJ Paul, which is coming up this Halloween, Slaughter, which is actually out this Friday. Not sure. I might just pick this up. I really was impressed with Young Wicked. That's something else I didn't mention on here. Young Wicked is kind of like an unofficial member of the Killjoy Club. He was all over it. Some of the songs I believe he even helped with production. So he was I'm going to say an unofficial member, because like I said, he's all over it, but was never named as a member. So Young Wicked has impressed me with this release to a point where I might actually pick up Slaughter. To those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for a while know that I'm not a big fan of the Axe Murder Boys. But again, man, he's just impressed me with this one. Then, of course, the third Joker's card of the second deck, which is the Marvelous Missing Link, which is out. So there you go. Not a whole lot to the book. The album is pretty fresh. If you have any hesitations, like my brother, he's like me. He's not a big fan of the DCFAYGOGUY 6. And I recently sent him a burnt copy of this, and he said he loves it. And I told him, I said, just listen to it. I was like, I know I'm not a big fan of DCFAYGOGUY 6 either, but the way they work together in this album, it just works really well. Their styles work together pretty decent. So I'm going to rate this a solid 4 out of 5. A year later, it's still a refreshing thing. I would actually love to see, possibly in the future, I think it would be okay. I'd be okay, and I think it'd be awesome to see Twisted join this group, just because of, in the past, they did a lot of songs together. It was the trio. It was the Mafia, or Triple Six. It was 3-6 Mafia, ICP, and Twisted. You got Just Another Crazy Click, and I Shot a Hater. They all three work together pretty well, and I think it would be a fine addition to have Twisted in this group, but I'd be okay if they left it as it is as well. So definitely pick it up if you haven't. You can find it, of course, on Hatchet Gear, Amazon, eBay. You could probably more than likely Best Buy, I think. But it's definitely worth a pickup. It's definitely worth a listen. If you don't like it, pass it on to your homie. Maybe they'll like it. Who knows? If you're not a fan of the Mafia 6, or if you are, definitely worth picking up, checking out. I like it. I think you'll like it. So, thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.